The billion-dollar gold bars were placed in one of the 3 armored vehicles, but determining which one contained the gold was not difficult. The team of thieves had their hacker break into the city's traffic system and precisely measure the tire height of each vehicle. The lowest one must be carrying the gold. Next, they planned to steal the gold right in front of the gold owner on the busy highway. First, the hacker took control of the traffic, orchestrating a series of accidents at an intersection, causing the entire city to fall into a state of congestion. Then, they turned the traffic light green on the street where the armored vehicles were located, altering their original route. Just like that, the armored vehicles were lured step by step into the trap they had prepared in advance. However, they did not intend to rob them openly. Even when the armored vehicles passed right in front of them, they took no action. Instead, the crew drove their modified minicars into a nearby subway station. They planned to enter the subway tracks before the train arrived. Fortunately, with Jason, a skilled driver, as the team leader, they managed to complete this mission without a hitch. Then, the hacker forcibly stopped the train, blocking the track entrance. The next part was the most crucial. The crew drove their cars at full speed, rushing to the location of the trap. The team's demolitions expert had already pre-planted explosives at this spot. At this moment, the armored vehicles were also driving on the road directly above them, and the bearded man's view was obstructed by the buildings. Then, they detonated the bombs, instantly blasting a large hole in the road. Before the drivers could react, they fell into the tunnel along with the armored vehicles. Then, their accomplices on the road used the pre-prepared steel plates to seal the hole. By the time the bearded man realized what had happened, the armored vehicles had vanished without a trace. However, Jimmy's team also encountered difficulties at this point. The bearded man had reinforced the safe with several additional layers. If they continued drilling, the innermost glass layer would shatter, rendering the safe impossible to open. So, Lisa had no choice but to use the tactile unlocking method her father had taught her. But this method was not her specialty. It would be a tremendous test for her. At the same time, the bearded man, having figured out the reason, also sent his men to pursue them from another subway station.